Have you ever wanted to make noise canceling earbuds so you can only hear the music and nothing else without destroying your hearing? And or do you want custom fitting earbuds that won't fall out of your ear while you're doing running activities or sports or whatever? Well, I have a video for you. And these are actually the Apple brand earbuds that come with the phone. So, and they fall out of my ear all the time. I have to constantly shove it back in and just it comes right out. So 10 minutes of your time, your earbuds of your choice, and a $12 device from Amazon or wherever you want to find this from. These are custom molded earplugs. This is for, I would assume, for shooting like a gun. Noise reduction rating 26 decibels. Now it has the frequency range and all this stuff, and it has the directions on the back and shows you what it's supposed to look like and whatnot. I already have had ear molds done before because I wear hearing aids, so I'm kind of used to how this works. It comes in two-part mold. You have a red and a white. And in this part here, I am going to take and split the two in half. I can do one ear because it takes 10 minutes. If you have time, you can do both at the same time. But I'm only going to do one for the video for purposes. And once it gets done mixed, it'll be a pink color. And then once I get it in a ball and start shoving it into the canal here, I'm going to press this right into it. Now I don't think anything is going to stick in the screens. It shouldn't. And what I'm going to do after that is I will take something and cut out a hole or a drill and drill it down into it and remove all the particles until I get to said screen. And that's what I'm trying to do. This is made out of silicone, so it should be pretty easy to work with. So, like I said, you mix part A and part B into a ball for 35-45 seconds until it becomes one color, no streaks. Shove it in your ear. Put one of these things in there. While it's in there, make sure it sits seated, and you sit there for 10 minutes. Not that hard to deal with, is it? So, I'm going to take and pull these apart and see how I can make this work. Because typically you want to do both ears at the same time. And I can do both ears at the same time if I wanted. But I'm just going to do one ear for now and see how it works. Yeah, that's good. And that looks good. Just about. And I believe I dropped my specimen on the ground. Wonderful. So we'll take and get rid of the debris off of it. For video purposes, I just went ahead and got the other side. And I am going to mix these up. You see they're white and red streaks. And we're just going to roll it. Roll it into a ball. Kind of a pink color. Do like this. Kind of heat it up. Okay. No streaks. That's pretty good. Warm to my hand because I use a lot of friction. Alright. Now this is kind of slimy and it will get into any crevices or cracks in your hand if you got cuts. So you kind of want to be careful with that. And let's get the right ear plug. And I will take and let's see. If I do this first, it's not going to fit in there, which is right. But I could try that. And then I wouldn't have to worry about plugging a hole. So I'm going to try that first. And I'm going to try to give myself some slack here so nothing is constantly pulling. See what happens. And that would mold around the inside here and not getting the ear canal itself. Might have been too much. Okay, now this will sit here for 10 minutes and let it cure. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. And so what happened. So it made the mold of the outside of my ear with it being like this. So if I took, it's just pretty hard now. If I take this, I like the other idea I had better. Although this feels like it's going to be a lot harder for it to fall right out. And I can tell that a lot of the noise, it reduces the noise 26 decibels, so I'll be able to hear my music pretty good. So, yeah. Seems to be okay. I'm impressed with it, so. I may try the other ear the other way and see what happens. I do see that there is silicone in that part there, which I think is with a vent hole of some sort. Anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like from that perspective. Cool. I'll try the other side and see what happens. Mixing it up again. Now we're going to do the right ear. Make sure we don't have any streaks. And the coloration, you can see the streaks. Gotta make sure all that's good. So I'm rolling it and I'm flattening it and I'm rolling it and I'm flattening it and I'm rolling it and I'm flattening it. And that's how I'm mixing it. You can take and do it like this if you want, but to each own. Alright, I believe this one's ready and we can sit there and let it be in the right ear. And I may cram this in first or cram it around this earbud, mold it around so it gets around the edge, and then we'll put it in the ear and see what happens. I'm not going to put this up above so it doesn't fall, cause any problems. Yeah. So we'll take and we'll do a loop like this and see what happens. Now we'll let that sit for 10 minutes. See what happens. Hopefully you're able to hear me. After these earplugs are out, let's just let them sit there for 3 hours before you reuse them again. So that way they can cure. Here's the right ear. And let's pull it out. See how it looks. That's my idea. And this seems to be more of a form fitting than the other one was. It still didn't go all the way around it, but good enough, right? Be able to put this in, and now this won't come out. Same way with this side. Cool. And like I said, these are noise reduction for shooting guns, which would be good for riding a mower or any activity that you want to just hear your music solely. There you have it. I can still hear the lawnmower, but it's not as big, it's not as loud. And now, these won't fall out when I'm doing my work. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.